Guess you're watching this video because you're into CBAM. As you might know, if you import iron, steel, cement, fertilizer, aluminium, hydrogen or electricity, you have to pay CBAM costs next year, and it is pretty hard to calculate those costs. Now, calculation is one, but you also want to know what are your costs gonna be in the future with respect to CBAM. DoBrink is the platform to, on one hand, calculate your emissions. For suppliers, it's very easy to get their emission data. In the platform, they can just click it together. On the other hand, the importer side offers you to connect all your imports with the supplier data, and it turns it into one file you can upload to the EU portal. Now, as I said, that's one. But on the other hand, you can also use that data to forecast, to understand what the costs for you are going to be in the upcoming years. On one hand, we predict the price of the certificates, and we use the benchmark values of the International Association for the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism. Now, forecasting is interesting for your costs. However, we also see companies using it to convince its suppliers that decarbonization is for them the only way to go, because yes, you can discuss who is going to pay next year the 60 or 70 euro surcharge. But if you look into our forecasting tool, sometimes those costs will go times 8 in the upcoming 10 years. And if a supplier doesn't want to decarbonize, you might want to switch. However, for you it's important to know how much cost you will have on top of the cost of the product itself. Product cost, emission cost, total cost. Okay, maybe here and there you have some other tariffs. This is the only way how to get the whole picture of the total cost of the products you have. If you would like to know more about how the DoBrink platform works, already 1,000 companies are connected to the DoBrink platform, and we work with consultants in over 30 countries that help our users to report CBAM. Now, companies are always interested in what the costs are. We believe that the proper CBAM platform doesn't have to be expensive. For less than 2,000 euros, you can automate, report and forecast your emissions. Therefore, go to dobrink.com/meet, plan a demonstration, and we hope to see you there. Bye.